Hey, blessed, beautiful day, Grateful Gab family. Welcome back to the Sports Huddle. Super stoked for today's Sports Huddle. I will be by myself today. My co-host, Mad Matt, the host of Just Unconventional Podcast. He'll be tuning in and he'll be joining us on Saturday. So today it'll be by myself, but we'll still have a lot of good sports information. A lot of good stuff happening over the weekend and throughout the week. In the NFL, WNBA, things of that nature. So super excited just be able to speak about that. But before I get into the daily verse, I'm going to get directly into before I get into the sports huddle, I'm going to get directly to the daily verse. Daily verse for the date of August 29th, 2024, derives from the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 26, and it states as follows. He said to him, "What is written in the law? How do you read?" Amen. And again, that's from the book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 26. And that speaks about how Jesus was a young boy in the temple with other teachers, when he would go down to the temple and learn from the elders and things of that nature. And Jesus was inquiring about the word. And he wanted to know, again, in Luke 10:26, what is written in the law? How do you read? So he, even Jesus being a perfect spirit, perfect man, he had to learn things, so never shy away from learning and not knowing everything, because no one knows everything. Jesus Christ didn't even know everything, but he was still perfect. He knew how to follow Jehovah's guidelines and understand his words flawlessly and apply it to his life and speak about it when he did learn about it. So make sure we take heed to that and be willing to be a student always. Okay, no one's never the master. The only master we have is Jehovah. Okay, so now Sports Huddle is as follows. We got WNBA news. NCAA Top 25 kicked off last week on Saturday. We'll be recapping that game. We'll have the final NFL preseason recap. I'll be going over the NFL's. So NFL news, the Eagles' 53-man roster has been set. Every 53-man roster has been set around the NFL, but I'm going to specifically break down the Eagles and just talk about our roster. And then the Major League Baseball updates, and then the Little League World Series champion. I will announce the Little League World Series champion from this past weekend. So getting directly into the WNBA. WNBA playoff push is heating up. The Chicago Sky have tanked the last couple of days, so it's not really helping us either. If we would have won these last couple of games, I'm talking about the Atlanta Dream now. If the Atlanta Dream would have won these last couple of games, we definitely would have been in a better position to solidify a playoff spot. But now we really have to win out, and hopefully Chicago keeps losing. But we shall see. I will give an updated playoff picture also. Moving to these, the impact of these games in the next couple of days. So WNBA action from last night. Well, I'll go back to let's see what day I want to go back to. Let's go back to Monday. We'll go back to Monday. So Monday we had the Indiana Fever defeat the Atlanta Dream 84-79. We had a sold-out arena at State Farm Arena. I think it was like 18,000 plus. It was the largest ever WNBA basketball game attendance in Georgia. So that was pretty cool. I mean, of course, even though they did have them in State Farm Arena at once upon a time. So it was a big crowd. Of course, people want to see Caitlin Clark, do her thing. She's having a phenomenal rookie year. And actually my rookie of the year nominee probably is nodding more towards her. And I'll get into that later on. But I'm still super proud of Angel Reese, but I think truly right now that it is leaning towards Caitlin Clark getting the WNBA Rookie of the Year. But both ladies, all these young ladies in this rookie class have had tremendous impact. Even Sharika Jackson, I believe that's her name. The young lady who plays for LA. I didn't even know she was a rookie. I've been hearing about her all year, and and the young lady just be balling. You know what I mean? So like, hold on, let me find her. Make sure I got her name correct. The young lady. Yeah, Rika Jackson. Yeah, Shawty be balling. You know what I mean? Out of Tennessee. So, yeah. So I mean, even her, she's having a phenomenal rookie campaign. So it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a close battle for the Rookie of the Year. But these young ladies, man, are just balling. Like they're balling. Even Rika's teammate, who's a rookie, the young power forward center who got hurt. early this season. She's going to come back and be a dominant force. So, I mean, I'm just super, super excited for the future and the trajectory of the WNBA. Super, super excited. So back to games for Monday, August 26th. We had the New York Liberty defeat the Phoenix Mercury 84-70. We had the DC Mixers defeat the Seattle Storm 74-72. For Tuesday games, August 27th, we had the Dallas Wings defeat the Las Vegas Aces 93-90. From last night games, we had the Seattle Storm defeat the Atlanta Dream 85-81. The Indiana Fever defeated the Kinetic Suns 84-80. The DC Mystic defeated the Chicago Sky 74-70. The LA Sparks defeated the New York Liberty 94-84. And the Minnesota Lynx defeated the Phoenix Mercury 89-76. Excuse me. For tomorrow's games kicking off at 7:30 p.m., we have Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark matchup. The Chicago Sky will be hosting the Indiana Fever at 7:30 p.m. on Ion. At 8:30 p.m. on Ion, we have the Dallas Wings hosting the Minnesota Lynx. At 10 p.m. on Ion, we have the Seattle Storm hosting the New York Liberty. And at 10 p.m. also on Ion, we have the Las Vegas Aces hosting the Atlanta Dream. And again, you can catch these games on Tubi. Tubi is the official carrier of Ion, the channel Ion. So make sure y'all go check them out. Well, I ain't going to say official. I don't know. But I know I've seen Ion on Tubi. So make sure y'all go tune in and catch some free WNBA games and go show some love and support. So it's going to be some good games on Friday. Hopefully we can get a win of a good Aces team. The Fever and Sky matchup is really important. We're one game behind the Chicago Sky. They're 11-19 and we're 10-20. So hopefully we can win and the Chicago Sky lose. But we shall see. Like I said, super, super excited for that. So for WNBA news, like I said, this is my case for why I believe Caitlin Clark is the front runner for the Rookie of the Year. Like I said, for a long time, it was Angel Reese for me. Just her early impact, things she was doing, breaking records early in her career. Early on in the season. But it seemed like the last couple of weeks before the Olympic break, and after Olympic breaks, Caitlin Clark has really been playing at another level. It's just like the game has slowed down to her. And that's pretty remarkable to have that jump of game realization and IQ adaptation from college to the professional side, just for the tempo and how you see in the game. So super, super excited for her. But some things that she's accomplished just record wise in the WNBA while she's been here is as follows. So ever since she's been a Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark, these are the things she has done. So she has the WNBA single season rookie record for 3-pointers. So she set that last night in the game against who did they play last night? 1 second. Hold on. I forgot who I just said. Let's pull it up here. Yeah, so she set that record against the Fever last night. So she has 86 3-pointers. So she has 86 3-pointers, again, which is a WNBA women's season record, period. I don't even think it's a rookie record. Let me go verify again. Make sure I read what I just read the right way. But again, just a remarkable feat. So yeah, so that's a rookie record. So the WNBA single season rookie record for 3-pointers. And again, she shot 86 3-pointers, made 86 3-pointers this season so far. She has a WNBA single season rookie record for assists. She got the most assists by a rookie in WNBA All-Star Game history. She had 10 assists in that game. She was WNBA Rookie of the Month for July. She has a WNBA the WNBA single game record for assists. She had 19 assists in one game. That's the WNBA record total, not even rookie. And she had the first triple-double by a rookie in WNBA history and the first triple-double in Fever history. So Indiana Fever history, and she made WNBA history. So, just pretty cool feats and just pretty cool milestones. And she just really, continue to climb and climb and climb. And I'm super, super excited for her. And she also has another accolade. She's the fastest player to ever reach 350 points and 150 assists to start a WNBA season, regardless of the years in the league. So this is, again, all from the beginning of the WNBA to current time of this moment. She's the fastest player ever to reach 350 points and 150 assists to start a WNBA season. So like I said, she's definitely the front runner right now, just from these accolades alone. But again, just the transition to the court and how she's seeing the game. And I think Angel Reese is seeing the game and it's slowing down and it's becoming easier to her too. But I just think because of the positions, Caitlin Clark is going to have a bigger opportunity to make impact with the ball. Again, i.e., the assist, her 3-point ability, rebounding the ball still. People can always rebound the ball. I'm not dissing Angel because she's a great rebounder, but it's rebounding is just one part of the game. When you have Angel Reese score too. She had that double streak for a while. No, when she get buckets, I'm not saying that, but again, it's just the IQ of the game. I'm looking forward to Angel Reese, gaining that IQ side of the ball for assists. If she does get assists, but she can get into that Jokic mindset, the way she's able to control the game from the paint, she's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. She's already a force to be reckoned with now, double machine, but she'll turn into a triple-double machine when she builds that IQ and gains the confidence of knowing the game better. I'm not saying she doesn't, but putting it all together. You know what I mean? So, but I'm excited to see these young ladies, man. Like I said, to have them in the future going forward. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Leah Boston, Camila Cordorso, all these young ladies again. Rika Jackson, my young girl from LA. I can't think of her name right now, but just playing phenomenal basketball at such an early age, and I'm excited for the future of the WNBA. Super excited. Ryan Howards, the Alicia Grays, the people we have on our team, the young cats that we have on our squad. So super excited for just like I said, the transition and the trajectory of the WNBA. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Now moving on to NCAA Top 25. Like I told y'all last week, I was excited to see what the Swarm had. Georgia Tech did not disappoint. They put on for the city. They represented Atlanta very well. Super proud of them. I don't go for Georgia Tech. Especially when they're going against the Georgia Bulldogs. But those one of my love dislike teams. I love them. I love to support them from far away because they represent our city. But that's not somebody who I follow and just go go support openly. But I did support them, and I did want to see them do well against Florida State, which they did. I'm super proud of them. I think they definitely rose to the occasion very well, played humble football throughout, played gritty, played aggressive. Their defense really surprised me. Those guys attacked downhill. They controlled the line of scrimmage, and they got it done, man. They got it done. So they showed out in Ireland. They showed out in Dublin, Ireland. They showed out, put on, like I said again, put on for the city, and made it happen. So recap from NCAA Top 25 last week. Again, from last week games on Saturday. What day was that? Hold on. Let's find it. Let me see. Sorry. Hold on. So from Saturday, August 24th, we had Georgia Tech, again, unranked Georgia Tech, upset number 10 Florida State, 24-21. Huge win again for Georgia Tech in the ACC. I'm just definitely going to steer them in the right direction to going forth in the season. I think this gives their young kids and their program a lot of confidence, believing in what the coaches are coaching them, and just believing in their stuff to go out there and execute what they're being coached to be able to be successful and win. And obviously it shows. Again, they won 24-21 to be the top 10 ranked team at first game of the season. That says a lot about them. So this is definitely going to put them in the top 25 conversation. I would think so. They're going to at least be in the low teens, high 20s, I would say. And I'm looking forward to see how they work their way up. And I think they're definitely going to do that. So I'm super excited for them, and I'm super proud of them. So for today's games kicking off in the top 25, also we have NC State, the Wolf Pack. That's one of my other teams that I do openly support because it's my North Carolina team. I don't like Duke or I don't like UNC. So I went with the Wolf Pack. I like the Wolf Pack. So I'm super excited for them. So NC State will host, number 24 NC State will host West Carolina today at 7 p.m. on the ACC network. So another ACC opponent that, Georgia Tech will probably have the opportunity to play going down the line and as the season advances. I don't know Georgia Tech season this year. I mean, they're scheduled this year, but I know they play us every year. But that's for another conversation later on in the year when it gets there. And hopefully Georgia Tech is at a point where they're worthy and that matchup really matters for them. Matter for us too. play for a playoff spot, those type of things. I would love to see Georgia Tech and Georgia both in the playoffs. That would be super dope, man. To represent the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia all around and around. Because Georgia Tech, me personally, if you ask me about Georgia Tech, it represents Atlanta. Georgia Tech is Georgia also, but the University of Georgia gives me more sense of people represented for the state of Georgia, even though people in the state of Georgia like Georgia Tech too. But most of the time you find Georgia Tech fans, they're from the city. They're from Atlanta. You know what I mean? But still super proud of them. And like I said, I'm looking forward to their season. So then also tonight at 8 p.m., we got some SEC action. We got number 11 Missouri hosting Murray State at 8 p.m. tonight on the SEC Network. So make sure y'all tune into that game. And also, we have two more top 25 ranked matchups for Thursday night football. We had number 22 Kansas hosting Lindenwood tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPN Plus. And we have number 12 Utah hosting Southern Utah tonight at 9 p.m. on ESPN Plus. So make sure y'all tune in to the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated information from NCAA Top 25. It's not crazy that we're here, but I mean, like we literally all, whoever loves football, we literally anticipate this moment all the time. As soon as the season ends, we literally look forward to the season starting once again immediately. And I'm super, super excited for this. So for Friday night games in the top 25, we have number 16 Oklahoma. Their first introduction to the SEC, their first game as an SEC team. They will be hosting Temple. So number 16 Oklahoma will be hosting Temple tomorrow night, Friday, August 30th at 7 p.m. on ESPN. So make sure y'all tune in. Again, I'm looking to see how Oklahoma transitions and represents the SEC because we are elite. So Texas and Oklahoma, y'all better come out here, beat all y'all non-conference people because we don't play that in the SEC. If you lose to the SEC. And yeah, we ready to rock and roll. So super, super excited for them. And then definitely make sure y'all tune in Saturday because I'm going to have a full week, the full second half of the week 1 slate. My Georgia Bulldogs kick off Saturday, college football bright and early. So, like I said, you need me, anything like that. You need me to help you out, anything you got from 6:30 in the morning to 11:30. I'm going to give you to 11, 6:30 in the morning to 11 in the morning to, for me to help you out, whatever we need to do. Because when 12 o'clock hit, my butt is on that couch or wherever I'm at, and I'm tuned in, I'm locked into my dogs. So I literally been anticipating these Bulldogs all year. Huge recruiting class, a lot of great commits, like transfer portal guys. I mean, I'm just super, super excited to see how Kirby Smart and his program have put all these guys together and see it execute and see it week for week, week for week, week for week, game for game. And it's the same way with my high school. So I'm super excited for week 2 for our Spartans. And I know week 2 is going to definitely be better than week 1. And every week we're going to get better and better and better. And that's scary for a lot of teams because when we get better and better, y'all better look out. Y'all better be aware that the Smithfield Selma Spartans are on the way. So I'm super excited, man. Y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Hub to get the updated information from NCAA football from Thursday and Friday. WNBA actions, again, recaps from the Spartans JV and varsity Thursday and Friday games. And I'm just super, super excited, y'all. So, again, make sure y'all keep coming to support, following the journey, being a part of this winning culture. Because you obviously have to be a part of a winning culture because Jehovah is a winner. Jehovah is a winner. He wins. He's guaranteed to win. So we're not guaranteed to win in outcomes, but it's guaranteed if we put that work and that effort in and put our best foot forward, you will never be ashamed with whatever the result is. And that's the true statement. So put the work in, go out there and grind, give it your all. As long as you keep it all on the field, lay it on the court, wherever you are, you should feel good about yourself because you did everything you could to try to win. All right, so then moving on to NFL preseason recap. So NFL preseason recap. NFL preseason ended last week. Excuse me. So there's been a lot of drama going on in the NFL still, but NFL preseason was, me personally, it was kind of disappointing to the way we ended for the Eagles, but not overall of just, the preseason in itself wasn't definitely disappointed. Had a lot of good things happen. Excuse me, but the way we finished, I was not really pleased with that. But that's not here. It's not here anymore, or really doesn't have much impact. But I just wish we would have closed out the preseason better. But whatever, regular season's here now. 53-man rosters are set. Practice squads are getting set. Super, super excited. So Thursday games, August 22nd. I know I went over these on Saturday on Sports Huddle, but I'm just going to recap the full slate once again. So we had the Colts defeat the Bengals 27-14. We had the Bears over the Chiefs 34-21. For Friday games, August 23rd, we had the Jaguars dominate the Falcons. They shut them out 31-0. The Buccaneers defeated the Dolphins 24-14. And the Raiders and the 49ers tied 24-24. And I think Matt was talking about a couple weeks back about the record for the Falcons, and their preseason record is it's horrendous. Just horrible, not good at all. But I think they're going to definitely transition to this regular season to have a huge, huge season. I see them going at least 12-5, 11-6 type of team. And I'm super, super excited for the Falcons. I think there's going to be a lot of good teams this year. The games are going to be competitive. I think if you have a good defense, it's going to be low scoring games. I think, good defense versus good offense, I think it's going to be a mid to low scoring games. But if you have a bad defense and you're going to be against powerful offenses, I think these guys are really, and vice versa. I think these guys are going to take off this year and really put up big numbers, especially the Eagles. So I'm excited for them and, just looking forward to the start of the NFL season. Then moving on to Saturday games, August 24th, we had the Vikings defeat the Eagles 26-3. Again, was not a very productive game, but that's not here or there. The Panthers defeated the Bills 31-26. The Packers over the Ravens 30-7. The Texans defeated the Rams 17-15. Shout out to my guy Stetson Bennett. He was named quarterback 2 for the LA Rams. I'm super, super excited for him. Definitely looking forward to him being able to be available for a full season. I don't know what happened during his rookie campaign, but he wasn't available. He wasn't around the team for a while, but it seems like he's in a much better place. Whatever the situation was, it seems like he's in a better place, and I'm super, super excited for him. Then the Lions defeated the Steelers 24-17. Their starting QB hasn't been announced yet. If you ask me personally, I think you go with Justin Fields, just because of the youth, the athleticism, the familiarity. It's not like he wasn't a starting quarterback for the Bears, 3-4 seasons. So he could definitely come in and have a great impact and as he gets more acclimated. And I think there's just so much conflict between when you are starting quarterback and you just left a franchise, and you were starting quarterback, you just left a franchise, and you have to come in here and compete at a high level for a job that you still competed for a job even at your old teams, but you knew that you was a starter. You know what I mean? So you prepared as a starter, you prep, you repped as a starter, you went through the meetings as a starter, the mental side was there as a starter. So now I just think that the confusion between him and Russell or who's going to start is kind of throwing them off in how they produce on the field, because they're not in the mode of preparation I don't know. I can't speak for him, personally, but that's just my thing. That's my take on it. But I think the Steelers would do right and have a better outcome in season if you have Justin Fields as the starter, and God forbid you have Russell Wilson too. You have 2 starting quarterbacks. You literally have one of the most, I ain't gonna say one of the most experienced quarterback rooms, but you really do. You know what I mean? Like how many other backups in the league right now are Super Bowl champions or starters, or vice versa? You know what I mean? That first round picks, top 5, number 1 picks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think the Steelers are in a great position, but they have to do what they got to do, and Mike Tomlin has to really, solidify what's going on. And I'm pretty sure that information will come out today or these next couple of days that they prep for week 1. You know what I mean? Because week 1 right around the corner. So I don't think Mike Tomlin is going to wait too much longer. Then the Chargers defeated the Cowboys 26-19. The Jets over the Giants 10-6. The Seahawks defeated the Browns 37-33. Sunday games, August 25th, we had the Titans defeat the Saints 30-27. The Broncos over the Cardinals 38-12. And the Commanders defeated the Patriots 20-10. So more NFL news before we get going. Sorry, I just seen it right here. So the Steelers are going with Russell Wilson over Justin Fields as a starting quarterback. So again, still, you have a security blanket with Justin Fields as a backup, and you still have a lot of experience and football IQ with Russell Wilson. The athleticism is not there as much as it was before, but I still think he can move around. But like I said, we shall see. Personally, if you ask me, I think Justin Fields had a better preseason with the Steelers, but for Russell Wilson to be a veteran and he don't have any good production offensively wise, really scares me personally if I'm the coach. But you got to trust in these guys that they're going to work it out, get it together. He's been a professional for a long time, and we shall see. So excited for him. And my father-in-law is a Steelers fan, so I'm gonna have to get his take on it and see what he feels about it. But yeah, good luck to the Steelers. So more information, more NFL news. We had CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb signed his contract with the Cowboys. I believe. Let me pull up excuse me. Let me pull up the correct information here. The contract information. So okay, so a lot of news coming out of the Cowboys camp. Actually, they're making a lot of different moves, but we're going to get into the contract for CeeDee Lamb. So CeeDee Lamb signed a 4-year, $136 million contract extension. He has $100 million guaranteed. Again, a 4-year extension contract, so that solidifies him through 2029-2028 season, or 2028-2029 season. Excuse me. Also, the Cowboys signed Dalvin Cook to that practice squad. So Dalvin Cook could potentially, most likely, he's going to move up to the active roster. They're probably going to get some things changed around for him and Zeke to be, some key running backs for their backfield, which is definitely going to solidify them and to make them a better team for sure. Now having CD as their number one receiver again. Excuse me, having CD as their number one receiver. They got Michael Parsons over there. He's going to do his thing regardless. Then you have, Ezekiel Elliott, which I'm not too high on. I really don't care for. I think personally, Dalvin Cook is going to be he's going to be a better running back for the Cowboys than Zeke would. Just by his ability to catch the ball out the backfield, and he runs hard. I'm not saying Zeke doesn't run hard either, but Dalvin Cook is younger also, if I'm not mistaken. But just having both of those guys on the team is definitely going to help them out. So it should be a win-win for them. But I still don't think they're messing with us. I'm just excited about the Eagles. You know what I mean? Other news too coming out of the NFL. Again, I'm going to get the Eagles 53-man rosters and our practice squad, but I just want to give a shout out to the Commanders for once again giving us a gem. Marcus Rosemary Jack Saint he started his NFL career as an undrafted free agent by the Washington Commanders. They released him, and we actually picked him up to be on our practice squad. So we have another Philly dog in the Eagles camp. Super excited for him. I know a guy who's going to come in and work. A guy who definitely has day 2, day 1 talent. Honestly, if you ask me, day 1, day 2 potential in the draft. Unfortunately, he did not get his name called, but I think that's going to give him even more of a push to be able to grind and work. And now he gets to be in the building and learn alongside his fellow teammates, obviously, the Georgia boys who was there with him. Kendall Milton's there with him, who just on his same squad. Not Marcus Rosemary, Keelan Ringo, all these guys, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, all these guys on N'Kobe Dean, all these players, Nolan Smith, all these players were on the roster with Marcus Rosemary Jack Saint. So now him having a taste of the NFL, but now coming to a place where he's familiar with people, it's going to push him to be better. I believe so. And also him learning from Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Jahan Dotson, Dallas Goedert, all these guys who play the wide receiver position, catch the ball. He's going to be able to learn from these guys. And I'm super excited for him. Like I said, a guy who's speedy, great hands, run great routes, tall, has a large catch radius. So I'm excited for him, and I'm ready to see what he does. If he get an opportunity to be called up and play, in the actual game for the Eagles, I would love to be able to see that. And eventually it will, as long as he continue to, stay focused, work to be better. I think he'll make our roster. As long as we keep him on our team, and I think we will. It'll be a good fit for him, so we should. So also let's get into the Eagles 53-man roster, and I'm going to get into the practice squad. So let's see here what we got. Super excited, man. Super excited. Hope everybody having a blessed day today. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, supporting the podcast. It's been a journey. We're nowhere near done yet. As long as Jehovah continues to give me life, I'm going to come here on this platform and give something of positivity. So thank you, Jehovah, for the gift of life today. Thank you for your scriptures. Thank you for your words. And we're going to make the best of it. So the 53-man roster for the Philadelphia Eagles. Here we are. So, man, that's not it. Sorry, let me just go to the Eagles website. Excuse me. So the roster is as follows. So at the quarterbacks, of course, we have Jalen Hurts at the head. We have Turner McKee, and we have Kenny Pickett. Those are our three quarterbacks that we kept. We released Will Greer. Running backs, we have Saquon Barkley, Keenan Gainwell, Will Shipley. And wide receiver, we have A.J. Brown, Brenton Covey, Jahan Dotson, Devontae Smith, and Johnny Wilson. For tight ends, we have Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra. Offensive linemen, we have Mekhi Becton, Landon Dickerson, Fred Johnson, Lane Johnson, Cam Jurgens, Trevor Keegan, Darian Kennard, Jordan Mailata, and Tyler Steen. For D linemen, our defensive tackles, we have Thomas Booker, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Moro Ojomo, Marlon Tupoloto, and Milton Williams. And let me stop right there real quick. I want to put this on record. So a lot of people, the media, doing interviews with the players and stuff like that, have been asking who you think is going to have a breakout year, who you think is having a big year, stuff like that. I haven't heard any player say Milton Williams. And granted, I don't think they're overshadowing him or just not regarding him, but me personally, if you ask me, I think Milton Williams is going to have a huge year. He's definitely about to have one of those Javon Hargrave type of impacts in that defensive tackle spot. His rep count is about to freaking skyrocket. Fletcher Cox is gone, so Milton Williams is about to be able to pin his ears back and play that dog football that he plays. Like when we drafted him out of Louisiana Tech, I was super excited. Like Milton Williams is like, I mean, he was one of my favorite draft picks for a while. Like I think we got him in the third round a couple years back. I mean, Milton Williams has been playing since we got him at a high level, man. I'm loving it, So super excited for him. I think he's going to have a huge year, and I think, like I said, I'm super excited for him. So I think Milton Williams is going to have a breakout year. He's going to earn a Louisiana Tech. He went to Louisiana Tech. He's going to earn a lot of we drafted him in 2021, third round. I was super excited for him. And he's did nothing but produce. So I just think now, again, his rep count is going up. The opportunity to be on the field more, he's definitely going to take advantage of it. And he's going to dominate. He's quick, powerful, strong hands, and he's going to be able to get into the backfield. And he's a great run stopper. That's the thing that stick out to me the most. He's a great run stopper, and he know how to pass rush too. So he has a great talent, and I'm super excited for Milton Williams to be able to have an opportunity to really shine and have more reps and more opportunity to be on the field. So our edge rushers are as follows. We have Brandon Graham starting his retirement campaign. This season will be his last season that he announced. So I know he's looking to leave it all on the field, give it all to these young guys, knowledge, the work ethic to show them how to be professional at a high level for such a long time as he has. And he's looking to be able to teach these guys to do what it takes to get to the mountaintop. He knows what it feels like to get up there and win, and he wants to have another one. He knows how it feels to get back there again and lose. So I think it's going to motivate him even more, even with the collapse from last year, to really push these guys, push himself, and leave it all on the field. So looking forward to it. Bittersweet campaign, but I'm super excited for Brandon Graham as he embarks on his final NFL journey. So then we got Bryce Huff, Jalen Hunt, Patrick Johnson, Nolan Smith, my dog. Super excited for Nolan also. And we have Josh Sweat. Linebackers. We finally got some linebackers. Super excited. Preferably Nakobe Dean stay healthy. He's going to have a big season also, a huge season, and really get to show people that why he was projected as a first rounder, but he dropped, but he's going to show that he is first round talent. And he has showed glimpses of that, but he has to stay healthy. And when he does stay healthy, he's going to make a huge impact. Him alongside Devin White and these young guys, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. We got Zach Bond, a guy out of the Saints who has familiarity and played linebacker at a high position for a long time also. And also we have Ben Van Sumeren, our rookie from 2 years ago. Super excited about him also. So that's our linebacker core. Again, Nakobe Dean, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., Zach Bond, Ben Van Sumeren, and Devin White. Super excited about those guys. Now our DBs, we kept a lot of DBs this year. Great response from Howie. He spoke about how last year we were limited at that position. We had injuries. We had these different things going on, and he kept a lot of DBs this year. So super excited. I was glad we kept James Bradbury. Howie Roseman made a good point about how having a veteran on our roster, especially when somebody who's been to the top again, who's played at a high level for a long time. Yeah, he did have a down season last year, but I think this guy, he's been working to be better. He knows what type of professional season he had last year, and I'm excited for him to show the Eagles Nation again what he does what he has. The first year he came here, we went to the Super Bowl. People were loving him. Last year he had a bad campaign last year, but I don't think that overshadows the talent he has and the ability he has to be able to play at a high level for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm excited for him. Glad he made the roster, and I'm glad and I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do and how he's going to have a better season this year. Because I know he will. But the DBs are as follows: we got Reed Blankenship, James Bradbury, Cooper DeJean, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Avonte Maddox, Tristan McCullum. I'm not a big fan of Tristan McCullum, whatever though. Quinion Mitchell, Eli Ricks, Keely Ringo, my dog. My boy gonna be a beast. He's still early in his career, but y'all been on the lookout for Keely Ringo. I'm telling you. Isaiah Rodgers and Darius Slay. So those are our 11 DBs. Excited for these guys. Got a lot of speed. Got a lot of physicality. Got a lot of IQ with these guys. So I'm excited to see these guys match up against a lot of good wide receivers this year, and really see what our defense is made of. And then to round off our team, we got our specialists. We have Jake Elliott, one of the best kickers in the NFL for sure. Rick Lovato, and we got Brandon Mann. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our 53-man roster. Initially, again, it's an initial 53-man roster. Things will change. People will probably get traded throughout the year. We'll acquire new people. We will, preferably no one gets injured, but injuries come. We'll promote people from the practice squad, things of that nature. So now let's get into the Eagles practice squad 2024. Again, super excited about them. Again, we have 17 people on our practice squad, 17 young men, and that is as follows. Here we go. So we have center Dylan McMahon, offensive lineman Nick Gates. We have Jack Stoll, one of our tight ends for a couple years. He's back on the team. We have Gabe Hall. We have E.J. Jenkins. We have Andre Sam. We have Oren Burks. We have Paris Campbell. We have Tyrion Davis Price. Will Grill. Will Grill made our he's a part of our practice squad. We got Brandon Smith, Caden Stearns, Marcus Rosemary Jack Saint. That's right, go Dogs. That's right, baby. Lakin and Vakala. And also, I don't know why, I don't know why Milton Williams wasn't mentioned. Excuse me. I don't know why Milton Williams wasn't mentioned on the practice squad because earlier this offseason he signed a 3-year contract with the Eagles. So I don't know what's going on with their situation, but he still is on the team if I'm not mistaken. Super excited about him also. So that's our roster this year for the Eagles so far. So be on the lookout to have some great things happen. Super excited for them. And as always, fly Eagles fly. Moving on to Major League Baseball recap from this week. Pretty good week for the Braves. Excited for them and how we're in the path and in the direction that they're going as we end August, begin September, as we make this last minute playoff push to solidify our spots for either wild card or even win the division. We're not too far behind the Phillies to win our division. So we shall see. So the Braves for Monday games, August 26th. The Braves defeated the Twins 10-6. The Blue Jays over the Red Sox 4-1. The Royals defeated the Guardians 4-3. The Cubs dominated the Pirates 18-8. The Phillies over the Astros 3-2. The Royals defeated the Guardians 9-4. The Yankees over the Nationals 5-2. The Blue Jays defeated the Red Sox 7-3. The Padres over the Cardinals 7-4. The Tigers defeated the White Sox 6-3. The Rockies over the Marlins 3-2. And the Mariners defeated the Rays 5-1. For Tuesday games, August 27th, we had the Braves defeat the Twins in extra innings 8-6. We had the Tigers over the Angels 6-2. The Cubs defeated the Pirates 9-5. The Phillies shut out the Astros 5-0. The Royals over the Guardians 6-1. The Athletics defeated the Reds 5-4. The Nationals over the Yankees 4-2. The Red Sox defeated the Blue Jays 6-3. The Padres over the Cardinals 7-5. The Giants defeated the Brewers 5-4. The Rangers over the White Sox 3-1. The Marlins defeated the Rockies 9-8. The Mets defeated the Diamondbacks 8-3. The Orioles defeated the Dodgers 3-2, and the Tampa Bay Rays defeated the Mariners 3-2. Recap of last night games, August 28th. We had the Braves sweep the Twins 5-1. Excuse me. We had the Rangers over the White Sox 3-1. The Cubs and the Pirates had a shootout 14-10. The Cubs defeated the Pirates 14-10. The Guardians over the Royals 7-5. The Astros came back and dominated. The Phillies shut them out 10-0. The Mariners over the Rays 6-2. The Athletics defeated the Reds 9-6. The Nationals over the Yankees 5-2. The Red Sox defeated the Red Sox defeated the Blue Jays 3-0. The Cardinals over the Padres 4-3. The Brewers defeated the Giants 5-3. The Rangers over the White Sox 4-3. The Tigers defeated the Angels 3-2. The Rockies over the Marlins 8-2. The Diamondbacks defeated the Mets 8-5, and the Dodgers over the Orioles 6-4. For today's games, kicking off at 1 o'clock, we have the Tigers hosting the Angels, the Brewers hosting the Giants, the White Sox hosting the Rangers, the Cardinals host the Padres, the Rockies host the Marlins, the Diamondbacks host the Mets, the Athletics going up against the Reds, the Red Sox hosting the Blue Jays, the Braves are going up against the Phillies, so that's going to be a good series. Hopefully we can win at least 2 of these games. We're currently 5 games behind the Phillies, so if we can win 2 of these 3 games, we'll have a better position going into these next couple weeks and fighting for first place in our division. So also we have the Astros hosting the Royals, and the Dodgers and the Orioles series continues. Friday games, August 30th. We have the Reds hosting the Brewers. They have a doubleheader on Friday, tomorrow, August 30th. The first game is at 12:40 p.m. Then we have the Tigers hosting the Red Sox. The Reds are hosting the Brewers for game 2 of the doubleheader at 6:40 p.m. tomorrow evening. Then we have the Nationals hosting the Cubs. The Rays hosting the Padres. The Yankees hosting the Cardinals. The Guardians hosting the Pirates. The Athletics going up against the Rangers. The Phillies hosting the Braves. The White Sox hosting the Mets. The Twins hosting the Blue Jays, The Orioles going up against the Rockies. The Angels hosting the Mariners. The Diamondbacks hosting the Dodgers. And the Giants are hosting the Marlins. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated information from Major League Baseball. To round out and finish the Sports Huddle for today, we have the announcement of the champions from the Little League World Series. So again, the Little League World Series championship with this past weekend. It was this past weekend and week. So from Sunday games, we had from Saturday games, we had the international and the domestic championship. So the international champions were the Taiwan Chinese Taipei team. They defeated Venezuela 4-1. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these names right. Again, I'm probably not, but I apologize. So the Chinese team took home the international championship, and the team out of Lake Mary, Florida, took home the championship for the United States. And the domestic team, they defeated Lake Mary, Florida, defeated Boring, Texas, 10-7. And then Sunday games, we had we had a consolation game between Venezuela and Boring, Texas. Venezuela defeated Boring, Texas 4-3. And then we had the championship game for the Little League World Series. We had the game. It was a close game. We had Lake Mary, Florida, hold off to win your 2024 Little League championship against the Chinese Taipei team. So the Chinese Taipei played a great, phenomenal game, had a phenomenal tournament to be able to win international championship and compete for the Little League World Series championship was truly amazing. Super excited and super proud for those young men in their organization. But Florida, they won it. Lake Mary, Florida is your 2024 Little League World Series champion. They defeated the Chinese Taipei team 2-1. So super excited for them, and congratulations to all the teams again that competed in the Little League World Series. And again, best luck to people and all these teams that compete in the next couple of years in the Little League World Series. So I'm looking forward to continue to follow this as it grows. It's been popular for a long time, but just to be able to continue to follow and see these guys and follow these young players from their journeys now, and then to be able to see them to where they will be, if God willing, they become professional players, and just to see their journey, that'll be pretty dope. So that's all I have for y'all today on the Sports Huddle. Definitely, again, appreciate y'all tuning in. More news as we continue to go further. The podcast episodes are now available on YouTube. So YouTube, we have agreement between my podcast and YouTube. Now, my podcast will be being published on YouTube on a daily. So right now, there are a lot of episodes that have to be uploaded, and you can only upload a certain amount on YouTube every day. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of episodes. So just be patient, and we will be on track every day coming forth here as YouTube continues to upload episodes and things of that nature. So just be on the lookout for all the episodes on Grateful Gap Podcast to be there. A lot of the older episodes are being uploaded now. So maybe the next couple of weeks we'll have all of the recent episodes every day that I drop them. They'll be getting published, and we'll be up to date, up to speed, just like on all the other platforms. So appreciate y'all love and support. Again, excuse me for my interruptions and things of that nature, but I appreciate y'all love and support. Make sure y'all turn us up. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on wherever podcast platform you follow me on. And again, I appreciate everybody's love and support all around the world. Go Spartans, go Dogs, fly Eagles fly. Thank you, Jehovah, for life today. I love y'all. Take care. Until next time. Peace.